Now, I think there's a bit of dangling. Like you can see, this is a loading screen.
There's a huge dangling thing going on here, which is the fucking fight politically between Kindly Chang and
Josephine Sang.
Josephine
Yeah.
Sang.
So aftermath.
Aftermath. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not the literal end of the game, but the end of the story. I have a strong feeling that was like an RPG, one of multiple possible endings thing, and that if we'd done different things, there could have been a different outcome. Might only have been one or two pivot points, but we really did beat the final phase with just freaking key onslaught and Kosheho stepping in with a bullet at the end. Like Danny,
she died really quick.
He attacked 6 times the 2 katanas, and then the brain robot shot 1 bullet. Mm-hmm. Well, he shot 3 bullets and the first 2 missed. Okay, Knight Errant is here. HKPF is here. That could be a problem. They still think we're terrorists, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess. I feel like we're probably not going to have to fight a bunch of cops. I feel like maybe that's been cleared up.
Well, we'll see. The game has auto-saved, implying... Actually, I don't know what it implies. It just does that when you start missions, I think. Alright, bustling clusters of activity. Refugees, government troops. So I suppose this suburb is no longer inherently evil. Like, people could now live there without their lives just being permanently ruined. Still not a nice place. It's a dense slump, but hopefully... It's funny, Izirobel's past knowledge of the place was just, because we didn't bring her in the main group, completely irrelevant. We made her carry those memories for nothing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
She can be kind of a dick, though, sort of. So.
She wasn't actually very good at playing the game, is the problem. Like,
she was good at the computer bits. She was crucial of the visit to Prosperity Tower. So Gobbett mentions what I was afraid of, which is the cops being here is not so great.
Second
Should we in fact try and sneak to our safe house?
I just think sneaky fits Jenny Flash.
Yeah, it's a good way to be like a man on the street.
Fucking reporters in Haoi.
They probably don't come here very often.
Where's the neighborhood going? Oh my god.
Is concerned like a coat of cheap deodorant. Are these the man on the street, or the man formerly on the street?
Well, same.
Why are people flooding out of the walled city?
Well, it was probably Democrats raising taxes.
But this is the Shadowrun universe, right? Surely it was a dimensional incursion is actually a pretty normal answer.
The Hong Kong Democrats who supported the dimensional incursion to raise taxes.
It's the free enterprise zone. They wouldn't allow Democrats.
Oh, it's a meth lab. Okay, sure.
Right, this is due to drug crime. Our third report of mass hallucinations and violence caused by an explosion in an illegal truck. Okay, it's quite good.
Excellent.
And street crime is on the rise. That's true.
Man, it's almost like these guys take their notes from the cops on the scene and the federales. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't happen here. That doesn't happen here in the West.
We may never know what really happened in there.
None of our reporters in America or Australia or Great Britain just faithfully report whatever the cops tell them. Just never happened. Only in Hong Kong. Yeah.
Actually, reporters in Hong Kong famously tried to not report what the cops told them. After this game was made, they spent some years doing that, and as a result, all the newspapers got shut down.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you looking at? Wait, why do we want to? Why are we even talking to this guy? I guess just to
say 3. You don't ask him a question. Don't give him.
But I don't want to tell him
dignity. No, don't give him the dignity of pretending you want to hear his answer.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, even though I also don't want to. I don't want to bother telling him this. He knows that.
Piece of shit.
Bought and paid for by the people pulling the strings.
Take his knees.
Yeah.
Thanks, Duncan.
He can't even tell himself.
Guncho, you are. He is so precious.
His heart is in the right place. Maybe I don't know. Behind several layers of
You've got a
subcutaneous muscle.
beanbag shotgun, man. You could just take his kneecap instead of talking to him. But you won't, because you're gun show.
What did you really see in there?
First option. We don't actually need to give him anything that matters. We just need to say a name that he might quail at. First option.
Yeah, he will turn off the cameras if we say this name.
Piece of shit.
They're already off.
Oh, he's on a first name basis. He's on a Joe Sang.
Low safety standards. I think it was a little worse than that, but whatever. Basically the right idea.
Third option. I am not asking this man questions.
I'm not going to pick the third option simply because I don't believe it. I'm going to say the
for
first
him. One. No. We can surprise him with weapons. We can kill him.
Yeah, but
I mean, all right. So we ask him one or two. What happens there? He just gives us a sneering answer. Why shouldn't we say?
I'm interested in
that?
I don't care. Option 2 is pointless because he's obviously got no interest in the truth. But I'm interested in the texture of his sneer. I am going to ask this one first question. Doesn't it bother you? I want to see how he responds to that. Okay. Pure cynicism, I guess.
I mean, this is always the response we're going to get.
Well, I dispute the idea that this is what people need, but that's a standard.
I do appreciate that he kind of looks like Anderson Cooper. Only kind of. He has the wrong hair, but the face is very close. Oh, I hope he gets shot by a sniper rifle. I hope he just gets shot by a sniper rifle.
Now here's the Elder Tsang on television.
All right, but there's a dash. God damn it.
Okay, and here's Kindly Cheng. I'm going to pick option 3 because she won't care, but it's funny. Okay. Actually, yeah, so the cops thing, let's just check in about whether someone's taking care of that, because there's a cop car literally right in front of us.
Yep.
A mysterious benefactor. Nice.
Great.
And that's why you work for organized criminals. Isabel doesn't want to go talk to Kindly Cheng, which is reasonable given that Cheng hates her.
Yeah.
Duncan doesn't want to go talk to Kindly Cheng.
Don't call it sack time.
Government wants someone
call
else
it something
to go.
else.
You can't change Duncan, I think. Government wants someone else to go talk to Kindly Cheng.
Yeah.
Gaichu doesn't.
Oh
care.
wait. So none of our team is going to be there when we walk into the mahjong parlor and talk to Kindly Cheng.
Yeah. That's probably for the best for them.
Well, let's click some of these things for the last time.
Let's save the game and poke around a little because we've got some post-main story chatting catch-up here.
So if there's a giant tarp on the floor when we walk in...
Strangler Bao never lived up to it. I assume he would have strangled Maximum Law if we had not been smart about that. I'm going to go into the club right now. Here's the video of Tsang. Executive Council member Josephine Tsang. What is her opinion on what's just happened? Her office in Prosperity Tower. I wonder if anyone realizes there was a massive break-in and burglary at Prosperity Tower hours ago.
I mean, we didn't. Well, we kind of fixed the air conditioning.
Yeah, we fixed the air conditioning.
If we had detonated the entire spine of the tower, I bet they would know.
We were not totally stealthy. In particular, we went back to the basement and deliberately killed everyone for a key, but we did shut down most of the alarm systems. It probably didn't become a public incident. Happier times. Times when someone hadn't just, kidnapped her son and then he threw himself into an alien dimension.
1 trillion yen. That's almost enough for 3 swords.
Situation is inevitable. Masses of underprivileged children raised in... Well, hang on. She put those underprivileged children in the world without hope on purpose.
Wow, it's almost like the newscaster is deceptive and in cahoots. We seriously can't just kill her. Man, I hope we have a post-game mission to kill her.
It would be nice. We'll have to see. Change of crimes, single parent households. Now that's a trope, alright. Operation Hope. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? If she's not stopped, she's going to want to build another fortune engine.
Yes, she is.
Hopefully she can't do it without Raymond. Because she would absolutely do it if she could. Billions of yen, new charitable foundation. Oh, but she's also been cut off. Why? Oh, it's time for Gigaball. Right. Cut off by other commercial interests.
Fantastic.
This is kind of like being cut off by a demon teleporting in from another dimension. It's
Yep.
corporate
The
equivalent.
lottery.
The lottery. Front runner to be the next chair of the executive committee. Mind you, without I bet you without the engine thing going, she's going to lose her luck. Like, I suspect things are not actually going to go all that well for her.
Yeah, but, that doesn't really feel very good. I want to kill her with a gun. Or a sword.
Well, we'll see what Kindly Cheng has to say about it. I'm sure she'd like that too. Also, the information we stole from Prosperity Tower may help towards that end. Like possibly there is some upcoming comeuppance.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be that we have a pretty explicitly dystopian ending here. Things are fairly bad in the Fizz,
that would be a
without
very
Young
Shadowrun
Kings.
ending, right?
Yeah.
It would be.
I'm gonna talk to Maximum
let's
Law,
talk to
see if he wants any metadata about what just happened. He won't want this. Display cases full of water, ragged holes. Oh no, his shop. Why did he stand out here all night? Does he have a home?
No, probably not.
I guess
Okay.
possibly he may have the whatchamacallit Wempola.
He stood here through the typhoon. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't want looting. Kilgore, the Monkey King. Okay.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was a
Well,
cool
kid,
storm.
as long as you're having fun.
Maximum Law 1, Typhoon Usagi is 0.
First option.
Yeah, he is alright. Don't know what PCMA is. I assume he's correct though. Okay, yes.
He's like 14.
Yeah, he's an
This is-
avatar of the setting.
Kind of fucked up.
Eternal naivete in a fast-moving world, surrounded by things that should break everyone's spirit, but there's more youth always. So
I mean, he just rode a pontoon boat through a typhoon. So,
yeah, not bad.
you know,
He can talk about computers if he wants. I don't think we
I
can.
guess he's older
go
than
to
I
the
am.
old hole.
because I haven't done that shit, and I never will, because it's
No.
stupid as hell.
Yeah, if there was a typhoon, I would go indoors. Okay. We can't go into the bolt hole because we've got to go talk to Kindly Cheng and see if anyone else is around. Like Spider Shen might have, I don't know, monk-related storm opinions.
What are they up to?
Selling swords.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we've already got some swords.
All right.
Swords good enough to
Well.
kill the Yama King.
Thank you, Shen. All right, let's go talk to Kindly Cheng.
Correct. If by Kindly Cheng you mean Crafty Sue.
Sure. Yeah. I bet she doesn't have anything to say either, because they, weirdly and fucked uply, they kind of abandoned these NPCs around halfway through the game.
Well, Maximum Law's send-off was great, but
Yeah.
But yeah, Shen obviously doesn't go on. Dreams?
Shouldn't that have been a bit? All right, sure, yeah, let's talk
It
about
sounds
dreams.
oddly flirtatious. think about dreams right
Yeah,
now.
yes.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, let's fuck. I guess. Fuck.
No, let's say fuck you to dreams.
Right, yeah, okay.
And Yama Kings.
Wait, no, we have actually seen this before. I'm pretty sure we have actually gotten this dialogue option before.
No, we haven't. No, because this is post game. Like this is everyone was. If you wouldn't be allowed to stop having game dreams before we did the machine turn off thing.
It really feels like a mid-game conversation because honestly, Crafty, we're never talking to you again anyway.
Well, we're not now, but
sounds fair.
Yeah, it does. Okay, goodbye. You don't want to. Yeah, she just doesn't want to know what happened with the Yama Kings, I guess.
Because I don't think that was actually an in-game prompt. Hey, the Go Guys.
Oh, they probably. Okay, I'll click on. Continue our theme of clicking. Oh, hello, young man. Well, he's a lot happier than he used to be. Can't blame those dreams for endless game now that they're gone.
Excellent.
Right. Have good luck.
Thank you. All right, those guys got a good ending.
Yeah, I did some air quotes.
Possibly some of the. Oh, this motherfucker. Okay, let's talk to him. The man
he
who
survived.
has fucking drones.
Yeah. Well, yes, quite possibly. Welcome back to Robot Paradise.
All right, the first option is what I am wondering.
I'll ask it then. Science.
Fair enough.
Maybe that is the reason? Oh, no, I guess it really is due to science. Good job.
Any thoughts? Ask him for his thoughts.
Yeah. He's probably glad it's over. His mask slipped during the event itself.
Fucking reliable, Matthew.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Matthew. I'll see you in hell.
Carry on. I know we're wasting a lot of time here, but now I want to go and talk to Ambrose as well, because I was reminded of the chat we had with Ambrose and Matthew before going in, and we did also, before going in there, we got emergency cyber surgery, and look, those upgrades may well have contributed to our complete demolition of the Queen with 1,000 Teeth. So,
I'm not sure if that's true, but I do want to hear what an Ohio State fan has to say about all of this.
I want to let the doc know, well, the arguable doc, that he did good. Greetings, 10-armed Ambrose. He's tired. Meth factory's cyanide gas spill causes hysteria.
A lot going on there.
I will tell him if he asks. He won't ask though, because the Shadowrunner codes something. The stuff. Okay, maybe later.
Alright. Fair enough.
Cool. It's good to be able to get to tell the story. Yeah, I've got a tale. A tale of 2 swords swung 6 times.
3 swords swung 9 times when it gets really real.
Do you want to smile silently and leave?
Third option.
Yeah, I think it's actually working out for Danny Flash. Sahara Combat League. What the hell is that?
The fuck does potluck style mean?
I think it means bring your own food to the viewing party.
Not just food, I'm pretty sure, but yeah.
Yeah. Bring your own.
Oh no, he provides the wicked. Yeah, we bring our own beer because he is providing wicked homebrew, and you do not drink homebrew the first time you're there.
Yeah.
You watch how everyone else reacts to the homebrew, and then you judge whether you go in or not.
I think he's inviting us into the Hayoi expat community.
Yeah, fair enough. We're gonna stick around. We're making a name.
Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Keeping a trauma kit on us did actually save us a few times in the early game, and we bought those things from Ambrose, so thanks. He wasn't in one of the previous games, was he? Like, his never cut a deal with a dragon thing reminded me of some stuff in the other ones.
I don't remember him from Dragonfall.
Nah, me neither.
Might be a Shadowrun NPC, like a setting NPC, because I know absolutely nothing about Shadowrun setting NPCs.
I also know nothing about him. Okay, let's save the game and go into the Mahjong parlor.
Yep.
If this is like the thing after final boss end of game thing, it's a reasonably satisfying amount of stuff.
Yep.
Hello.
I think there is a situation here where we might have to kill Strangler Bow and 3 guys. Like, I don't think...
see him around. Oh, there he is.
Isn't that him right there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He's big. There's a lot. Yeah. He looks like he could strangle
fucking flip-flops and shorts. This motherfucker. Anyway, there are clearly, like... Once we walk up to Kindly Chang, we will be surrounded by thugs.
Yeah. On the other hand, we've got as many swords as there are enemies here, potential enemies.
Yep.
Sure, I can wait. I really like this. It's like an inversion of the thing where you kind of come across the community figure who's like directing relief efforts. She's directing thief efforts. Steal the medical supplies.
I think Danny could actually kill everyone in this room.
I don't think he'd want to.
I mean, he might not have a choice.
This guy, though,
sure he does.
This guy, I'd kill, if necessary. Things got out of control.
Did you figure he was dead, or did you know he was in Haoi from the minute he stepped foot back in Haoi?
Probably one of those two.
First option. Wait, no, call her auntie.
Yeah, we've never called her auntie once, so I'm not going to start now. Is that how you treat my resources?
Third option. Third option.
Yeah, business is indeed up. Okay. She's still a dangerous person. But not as dangerous as the
They didn't have a shot at moving up. They died for... Alright.
Yeah, their minds were kind of taken over by an alien force, so,
Well, no, we had actual people who didn't get taken over by an alien force, who were the back end of the spear pushing us in.
Oh, yeah, and also there were
died.
There were also some triad people who were just like, oh, we're here to beat up random street shamans in this aftermath and take advantage of this, and I think we threatened them and they left. I guess they got killed later.
Well, I mean, there was a crew of her people who went with Duncan and Raymond, and they all fucking died.
Yeah, that's a good point. None of them seem to have made it. I guess the answer is ask Duncan what happened. No, we don't want to do that, because if she does that, Duncan will say something stupid and she'll have him killed.
Okay, I am done with Kylie Chang doing the I'm gonna get a fucking blowtorch routine with us. I am done with her bullshit. I don't want to do, like, I am willing to kill everyone in this room, including her, if we never have to do I'm going to get the acetylene torch.
Let me get the thumb screws.
Your eye.
Let me just get out the Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
It's her love language.
Third option.
Well, hate language. Well, it's not totally accurate, but it doesn't need to be. I want to tell someone. Never heard of her.
I don't really care what you heard of Kylie Chang.
Fu Mang, the serpent of the setting sun. Spoke to me. Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Even as a child, I was incredibly greedy and selfish.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm just a isolated millennial. The 44 people closest to you.
I know. It's just like it's quite.
That's a lot of people.
Turning their entire.
I would
need
be
to spend your life charismatically making friends.
It
would be difficult.
I would be hard pressed at any given time because friends come and go from your life. I would be hard pressed at any given time to name the 44 people closest to me.
This is not how Bao meant it, but it's funny. My apologies, but one of the men you sent is still alive. She is kind of pissed off that those guys didn't make it back. As she says, resources.
No, she's mad at us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, because they were resources. Wong Lun Fat is dead. Who is? I've forgotten.
Third option. I don't understand the importance here, and the third option seems like the best way to get it.
Oh, a 438.
Indeed.
That means she gets a promotion. Gods help the... No, we just met one of the gods. They don't do any such thing.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit. I don't know if the third option actually conveys the contempt in my voice. Like, if I was delivering the third option, it would be purely satirical. But I'm not sure that is how she will take it.
I think when Denny Flash says he's probably only 50% sardonic, which is probably about right. Yeah, see, there you go. It was read as smart, which is correct, yeah.
Chang, I don't care about your mood, lady.
They don't need prosperity, they need clarity. May you not have brought Josephine Sang down. Yeah, well, why not? I guess it's too hard or something. Straw Sandal. Christ.
God, he gets to... Alright, fine.
I mean, he did, I guess, prove his loyalty repeatedly. He was, I guess, I accepted your authority and so on.
Killed a lot of people.
Without ever once using his fucking hands.
Yeah, this is so fucked up.
I know.
First option.
Maybe. Let me actually read this. Effective ally, great wealth and good fortune. The first option is tempting. Is there any chance this actually gets us shot?
No, because there is no chance that it just like kills us. Right?
Mysterious benefactor.
Third option. Third option.
Yeah. What would her motivation be? Wait, hang on. Is this the implication here that the mysterious benefactor was not kindly Cheng? Huh. Could it be? Okay, so we'll actually want to find out. Is the game over? I can't tell. I think it's over. What happened at Prosperity Tower? Ah, yes. Yeah, number 2. That's just what happened.
Number 2 sounds like the most honest thing.
Yeah, and I'm totally into this. You're actually
also,
good at this.
Don't you want our fucking data?
She does.
Oh. 2 toss her the data options.
Mm-hmm. I think I kind of want to go with option 1 because it's not. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not trying to claim to be a peer of Kindly Cheng's for multiple reasons. Like, A, wouldn't want to be. B, it wouldn't be credible.
Like, okay, but we're still linked to her, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
We can't get away from her. Like, we're not killing everyone in this room. All right, well, it doesn't matter anymore. All right, fair enough.
But what I mean is, like, I'm okay with being a minion to an extent, basically, rather than trying to claim to be part of the operation.
All right.
Number on the data reader is big. Oh, good. It should be. Now, finally, someday you can afford a laser axe. Okay, good. Well, we've made the boss happy and saying we'll get some kind of negative outcome.
Fourth option.
Doesn't that kind of go against what I was just claiming? Like, the not claiming to be a partner here, like, want to be an effective minion?
Yeah, well, I mean, you ignored me when I talked about it before, so...
Well, I apologize for that. And I further apologize that it is necessary as a follow-up to ignore you in this case as well, I suppose.
Yep.
Who knows what will happen, but it'll probably be cool. How did we go from demon summoning glitch, big bad thing?
They seem like the same thing, except differently.
I would put it the second way. I mean, Danny Flash knows academic language like demon, which is not very academic, but
it's very weird that like there's not a dad option there.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And of course, kindly Cheng is like, oh, I'd love to have a fortune engine.
No, you don't.
Yeah, there is. Josephine Sang was benefiting from it. That's why we fucked it over. Anyway. I'm inclined to just let her rant here.
Second option is what I would choose.
Second or third?
I really don't like her.
Hence the say nothing.
No, that's not what...
No?
If you don't like her, you say the second option.
Well, I feel like the stance we've taken towards kindly has always been one of like required engagement, essentially, only. Not really kind of buying into her stuff, but not pushing back on it too hard because it's dangerous, basically. Like, I don't know if I'm inclined to volunteer how we feel about stuff to her.
I mean, we already have, right? Like, many times. Like, many times in this conversation.
But that's not like volunteering how we feel about stuff. It's like making jokes and being manipulative and like, I don't know, wisecracking.
Ostentatiously saying nothing is also doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, I still say 2, but 3 is fine.
Yeah. Sorry for the repeated vetoes in this particular conversation. I guess we've got different Cheng thoughts.
Mostly this piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't even remember who was dissatisfied, but whoever it is, fuck them.
She'd say that anyway. Even if we satisfied everyone, she'd say that.
Yeah. Fetus. What?
Pandemic talk.
Oh, yeah. Spike babies, dwarf babies. Oh, hey, so Cheng's actually old enough to predate goblinization. It's interesting. I didn't realize. Actually, of course she is, because she was a peer of Josephine Sang, who's like 80.
She is dyeing her hair.
Yeah. She is successfully made up to look considerably younger than she is. Probably using magic of some kind to help with that. This is pointless cynicism.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I
Second
will actually.
Option.
Yeah, I agree in this case.
First option. First option.
Yeah. Okay.
Third option.
The first one
I
is
assume
pointless.
that's a typo. It should say to go to bed.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I want to buy into a typo, actually. I'm gonna...
Oh, come on. You vetoed me this entire conversation. Give me this one.
Okay, let's find out what she's saying. God's help those who seize opportunity. Yeah, I heard him, but I didn't agree with him. Okay, objective, go to bed.
Alright. Go to bed. Yeah. Alright, so is this going to be a Persona 3 thing where we die in our sleep? Or a Persona 3 F thing where an entire new dungeon happens?
Well, I never played either of those games, but I understand they have a lot of social link stuff in them, so it could be a Persona thing where we talk to all the characters once again. So it's possible we'll be splitting this episode. Oh, hello. It's a team meeting.
Right here. Oh, yes. The mood is somber. Great. Fantastic. Just what I wanted.
Oh, I mean, Raymond did throw himself into another dimension and claim to be tortured forever or something. That's worth a bit of somber.
Why is the mood somber? Say you're eating. Second option.
No one
really?
Sleep. Surely people are looking forward to not having the dreams. Okay, yeah, no, Duncan is pointing out what I already pointed out.
First option? Alright, third.
Debrief.
Okay.
Thanks, Gobbet. Yeah, no, the extremely quiet cinematic did already point out that Raymond was pretty satisfied with what he was doing. So that it was necessary.
It's kind of insane what he did. Like, we never really sat with that. He consigned himself to an eternal hell
of some kind,
hanging out with that woman.
Yeah, which doesn't even... I don't even know how that makes sense, but he seems to be
not very interesting. Stuff. She just has a lot of teeth.
No. But he thought of it as some kind of necessary penance, which was the closest thing he could do to making up for his mistakes.
Yeah, but that's insane. Like, I'm glad he did it instead of any of us, but... Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not good that it happened, no. It's, inclined to blame Josephine Sang. Hopefully she does, in fact, get dethroned.
1 or 3, I think 3 is my choice.
Yeah, out of character I might have picked 1, but I don't think Daniel Wu would. Duncan apparently picks 1. Hard to believe we defeated a god.
Not that hard. I mean, she
didn't help.
She had really bad boss phases. So
1 and 2 were quite challenging. Yeah, number 3 was just like a bag of hit points. We reduced them. Although a god is like, that's a very vague term. What the hell is a Yama King anyway? God has her opinions. Also, don't drink soup with your fingers. Fuck's sake, rat woman. Yeah, no, we're getting hammered in that, you know, Josephine saying, look, I'm sure Kindly's machinations will do something to her. But as far as her story is not over, she's not exactly destroyed. Kind of, to some extent, got away with it.
I mean, I am hoping there's kind of another 2 episodes to this Let's Play. Just to kill Grandma. But we'll see.
That is where you'd go if you went anywhere from here, other than, okay, the game is over now.
Yeah.
It's like the... Yeah. It would make narrative sense. 20 years of misery, 20 years of suffering, yeah. And from Tsang's point of view, 20 years of benefit, and of course Isabel had to grow up in and live through all that.
You're not a little person, Goblet. You're an orc.
She's very tall, in fact. She'll see justice someday.
Oh, fuck off, Duncan.
Why was she so intent on shutting us down? Well, because we wanted to rescue
She
Raymond.
knew that we were Raymond's foster children. Duncan.
Yeah, that's not... he's not that smart. HKPF, cover tracks. The Fortune Engine, yeah. Like, she was... It hasn't been spelled out by the game, has it? But I believe she was benefiting from it. Okay, so we are, in fact, now getting it confirmed that the whole thing was to Tsang's benefit, rather than the benefit of the people who lived there, as had been Edward's intent. She was draining the luck of Isabel and everyone she grew up with.
It is very insane that this is the first time that the game is explicitly saying this.
Unless it really is going into some kind of one last let's take down Tsang thing. Leech the good key. So you got to... Yeah, this is almost like a here's the real murderer scene.
Yep. We don't need to. We're Shadowrunners. We just shoot people. We don't need to prove it.
Yeah, you have to do it secretly though. Like you can't just go and shoot everyone openly. That would
yes,
be very
you can.
shadow. That would
We've
be
done it many times.
Within limits. What now? Well, the objective marker says go to bed.
Now I'm betting then, I guess.
Okay.
So I've heard.
Yeah. I don't believe it, but I've heard it.
Oh my
objectives.
god. Okay, we need to break the episode here. Because
Yeah,
now
okay.
we have to talk to everyone, and there has to be a final mission.
I think there will be some kind of ongoing stuff. We're not at the very end yet, it seems. Okay, so we've got optional catch-ups with all of our friends slash colleagues, and then probably
And
the
then,
end of the game.
yeah.
I still don't know whether Gaichu had a mission that we failed to get.
Almost certainly he did. I mean,
Let's talk to
he
him
had
first
to.
as a kind of compensation for that. Unless you don't want to for some
Nah.
reason.
No. He's. I mean, we can work our way up from the deck of evil guys to.
Rakta's... Yeah, no, okay, he's evil. Yeah, I'm not saying Gobert and Isabel aren't evil, but...
No. I mean, they're chaotic. If we're doing the D&D alignment table, we can quibble over the evil to good part, but they're all chaotic. These two guys down here are lawful.
We are all a bunch of hired assassins for the Triads.
Yeah.
A small hand broom. Not every day that one can say they fought an ancient god and won. Yeah, Gaichu was the guy who was actually really enjoying the whole thing.
Yeah, in the end, he was really the best option to take on that mission.
He just loved it. That was exactly how he wants to spend his afterlife. I'm going to point out that...
Yeah, we didn't actually take care of...
I'm going to hammer on this Sang thing, because, I mean, this is what we were just talking about with everyone. About, how it's become apparent. I mean, it became apparent to us out of character before it became apparent to the characters in the story that she, actually orchestrated all this. Stole the key, basically. And, leaves you on a personal level.
I think 2 or 3, probably 3.
Yeah. It's not that he's wrong about, I don't know, capitalism, but, she's the bad guy. It's a story. Josephine's fortunes may have begun to shift based on your actions, but yes, kindly Cheng's blackmailing will probably have some effect.
I can't even think of the place where we would have, where there was an off-road for us to go deal with Josephine if it's not right now.
No, I don't. I think the fact that the game is emphasizing all this stuff is indicating that it was not meant to be an option that we could have had up to this point or something. Living in filth. Yeah, I wouldn't...
Alright, we are keeping the team together. There is no way this team splits up with it operating as well as it is. We're all going to make a lot of money and/or, die in the prologue to the next harebrained schemes.
Yeah, I am going to be businesslike about it, though, option 3 here, because I don't know if these two necessarily get along super well, but they certainly kill things together very, very effectively, You put them on either side of someone in melee combat, they will win the fight. I'm making hand gestures, which nobody can see on the recording here.
Also, I just don't think Gaichu would respect it if you wanted to do the friendly friend talk that, Gobbet and, to a lesser extent, Zerabel, and especially Duncan.
Well, yeah, Zerabel doesn't do friend talks, but she probably do talks. I still wonder whether she had a crush on that guy or just didn't even know how to be friends without being rivals. Rakta wears an easy smile, but his eyes are as cold and unfeeling as Koshe's senses.
Okay, but what if Koshe's sensors are very feeling because he contains a portion of the psyche?
Yeah, the id, admittedly. It was an impressive list of accomplishments.
Yeah.
I mean, the option 2 is about, obviously, Rayman being left behind, but...
It is I mean, all I'm saying is we picked this character portrait for a reason.
Yeah,
the reason is stuff like option 3 is
okay.
This character portrait. But
I was 3 would have been fine, but I didn't hear you in time. I jumped a gun. What is next for you, Rakta? Yeah, I want to know whether he's going to enact his plan to accelerate humanity.
Yeah, that does sort of seem like the 20-year, you have your 1, your 5, your 20-year benchmarks. It seems kind of out there at the back of the...
I'm just kind of hoping that he's going to basically spend the rest of his life talking about how he'll get around to merging man and machine and not actually attempt to
he doesn't seem to want to move out. Remember, the only reason he's part of this team is because he didn't want to move out of the bolt hole.
Yeah, he just likes this place. So it's fine. The machine's murderous limbs skitter and screech in a cute way, or just metal on metal screeching? Okay, I guess he'll stay down here, plotting.
Yeah.
Working, let's say. Oh, come on! One last ominous warning. I don't know.
And then he swirled his cape, long trench coat, and turned back
Yes.
to his undying, undead abomination.
Yeah. Given the dreams we've all had recently, though, I think he's over-egging it a little.
Yeah.
So these catch-ups are actually quite brief. I mean, it's just...
Let's take care of the women upstairs
before
and
Duncan?
save Duncan for left. Yeah, save Duncan for last.
I guess he's... thematic. I don't know. Yes, alright. Yep. I had some qualms about that, but I've dismissed them. Hello, you think the game's going to claim she's in her chair again?
Maybe. All I know is that I'd have to go back and watch the original videos. It's been so long since we recorded them. I could swear she was at least on the other side of this desk to start this thing off, and she only moved over here after the first mission or two.
Yeah, possibly.
And then she's just been standing in this corner the entire time ever since.
Kanya is gone. Never have to set foot in the walled city again. The memories, yes. Yeah, sorry about never actually making any use of those. Presumably if we'd brought her on the final team, there would have been some relevance, but she's better with computers. So, do we have a stance on this memory thing?
3 sounds like a dipshit thing that is an obvious attempt at manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
so
a little
does 1.
too mean.
2, I think, is alright, so what do you think about this?
I would rather, I don't want to try and force her into anything in particular, so... Oh, she doesn't know either. There you go. Helpful. Ooh, that's interesting. Well, we have to express an opinion. No more equivocating.
Both of these are real dickhead things to say.
Yeah, but what's the correct dickhead thing to say? I'm kind of leaning towards 2.
Yeah.
She really has been suffering, as far as I can tell. I don't know. Although they may be...
Also, I fundamentally disagree with 1. I just fundamentally
yeah,
disagree
they are different
with
things.
that
Yeah,
line.
she's not trying to modify someone else's mind to take control of them. It's a different thing.
Yeah.
And yes, she's kind of changed who she was, and it might be viewed as a less integrated self or something. But what? I don't know. She didn't seem the Isabel who had hidden away those memories did not seem to be suffering from the lack of them. And ever since she's got them back, she hasn't really got anything positive out of it. Let's go for...
I think 2 is just flatly correct.
Delete your brain. Unless you really... look, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Part of me doesn't want to...
You have baited us into expressing a stance, however.
Yeah. I know, this is one of those conversations where you tease out someone's stance and then do what you were going to do anyway.
Yeah. I think 2 is the answer here. It's not really our business what she wants to do, and it doesn't sound like she knows what she wants to do.
If what she wants to do is think about it for a while, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Man, is someone gonna hit this boat with a strike missile or something? There's a whole why are we all going to sleep?
You gotta end the game somehow.
Yeah, that's right. But Ratcher's I'm gonna be. No. Think about it though. All 3 of these. Daichu's I'm gonna be here in my room cleaning it. Ratcher's I'm gonna be here at my table doing work. Isabel's I'm gonna be going to sleep soon. Our objective is go to bed.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, and I reckon the point of it is going to be to have no dreams or nice dreams or something. It's a good episode title though. Good night, Danny Flash. What's Gobbit got to say? Something about rats, probably. Big mug of what?
I don't know. It makes the rats happy, though. I'm not sure. I
We
like
did
any
fight
of
in
that.
Garma King, and we did win. In fact, we won 3 times. The
Yeah.
third was the most convincing of all. Did we really? We took the final boss's final form in 1 round, right?
Yeah, I believe we did.
It was
It
pretty
was. I
good.
mean, I think it was intentional that the final fight was a decisive cleanup.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
the second form was the real quote unquote final fight. Um,
Yeah, well, I mean, the first one would actually have been quite a challenge for a different party, or if we'd played it differently, that could have been difficult with all the large amounts of space and lots of ads and stuff.
yeah.
Let's see. I don't want to hammer on the Sang thing too much.
All right, Danny. What is your association between justice and prison, given your life?
Yeah, I'm not.
That doesn't seem
not
like
picking
something
option
Danny
2.
Flash would say.
I agree.
Like
Maybe
there
option.
is a way that Danny Flash communicates his idea of justice, and it's by killing you.
Maybe option 1, because
It's
Gobbet's choices of
yeah.
street food are quite good. I don't know what she's drinking, but I'd quite like to try it. Ah, okay. Oh, we've got to go to bed.
Yeah. Sheer force of will.
Yeah, that makes more sense than claiming to have a lot of endurance, probably.
It's better not end like Persona 3. I'll tell you how Persona 3 ends after we see what the ending is here.
Yeah, no, I am not going anywhere. We're Shadowrunners now. Seattle. What a nickname. Thank you. Sweet dreams.
Really, all right, we're hammering it in.
Yeah. What do you think
Duncan.
Duncan's going to have to say about going to bed? Hello, did I just hear some kind of noise?
Yeah, I thought that was on your end. It was a bonk, or like a foghorn.
Let's check whether that means... Oh, a foghorn, like it could be the boat. It sounded a little similar to my recording stopping noise, but I just checked whether the recording has stopped, but it hasn't. So,
Huh?
all good. Oh, maybe it was literally a foghorn. Okay, I won't just ignore Duncan, as I almost did by accident. That's a... See how he feels about Riemann sacrificing himself to go to hell forever? I mean, not Yama hell, or... I mean, who knows what exactly putting yourself in a tunnel dimension or something involves. But the point is, it wasn't ideal for him.
Yeah.
It's not a good Riemann outcome per se, though I think...
Oh, did you just snap his neck? What? Oh, okay.
He's cracking his neck, you know,
okay.
like cracking knuckles. Here we are, finger cracking noises. But with your neck.
And that's still not healthy. And chiropractic is not. I mean, well, no. I guess maybe after the fifth world begins, chiropractic may have been retconned into having magical properties.
Yeah.
So I guess we can't judge.
Gobbet. Duncan doesn't do so well with Gobbet's cooking.
No, he wants something from the Stuffer Shack. Okay.
Whatever that is. Some American place, I assume. Cyber American.
Yeah.
Nope, super.
One or four. I don't want to just directly.
Nah, he'll get around to it. Oh, okay, we're going there, are we? You're used to prison food. What?
Thanks, cop. Officer Wu.
Long goddamn day. It was quite long, yes. Many things occurred. I mean, we basically...
Let's see how long we can avoid talking about Raymond.
Yeah, good idea. Took a few hits. Okay. I wonder... Shall I actually pick option 3 then?
No, because that's now we're just being pissy about it.
I mean, that would be kind of funny, but...
It would be funny, but not for the final interaction of the game.
I guess. Okay.
First option, I guess. Maybe second. I don't know. I don't like calling him Woo. That. I think we would call him Duncan. Yeah. We've made a lot of decisions about which dialogue choice to take based on not liking how the writer interpreted Danny's voice.
Yeah, sometimes there's only 1 or 2 options or 0 as a result. I mean, we went with the conceit that Danny Flash's real surname is also Wu, so it just doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
What do you want me to say, Daniel? I don't know. I don't want to know what you want to say. Left us, he lied to us, he hurt people, and then he left us. Well, he also helped them after hurting them, I guess. Torture for 1,000 years. Yeah, that was the ambiguity of the potentially awful fate was something.
Smorgasbord here.
Yeah.
I would like to choose them all and enumerate.
I don't think we get that option. Although we may well be going down more than one of these.
I do find 5 the most compelling, just out of sheer really, Duncan? Like,
Duncan's the one who's still here, so I kind of want to know about him. So I think let's do
Raymond. We have to remember Raymond left when we were both adult men, right?
Yes, and Duncan never got over it. I think.
Like he left like months. Like it wasn't like years ago. It was months ago. Duncan has only been.
That's a good point.
Kind of like Duncan was well into his job as a cop.
Yeah, let's ask about it. That's Carter.
No, okay.
Finally mentioned once again.
Yeah. Big dropping the ball that we haven't heard more about Carter.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense in Duncan's character just refuse to talk about her, but it's not very satisfying narratively. But yeah, I mean, look, it's hard to not feel some sympathy for him, isn't it? Like he's got his cop thing going on, but he hasn't anymore. He's lost the job he loved. He's lost his girlfriend. He's lost his father. He's been forced to become a Shadowrunner, which he doesn't really like. It's okay at it, but not great. It's kind of sucks.
I mean, he's pretty great at it. I mean, he's not as good as some of the people in our.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's true.
Awesome.
We're like top tier, super elite Shadowrunners. Yeah. Sorry about your outcomes, Duncan. What do you think? Okay, once again, we're forced to express an opinion.
3, 2, 1, 4 would be my preference list in descending order. Although 4 is very funny.
I love Hong Kong. I kind of like 2, mainly because it's what I was just saying just now. I don't know, so it feels like I get to click to express this claim. Prefer criminal mercenary operatives. We're pretty damn good criminal mercenary operatives. See, he calls us woo, so whatever.
He's got a lot of fucked up relationships with family, the concept of family.
And he doesn't literally have nobody left. He does have...
No mystery objectives have appeared now that we've talked to all 5 of them, have they?
I'll save the game and check. Probably not. This could be it. Yeah, if this is the end of the game, that was a good game. Much better than I expected, actually. Let's go to bed. Bunk. Go to bunk. Go to sleep and end the campaign.
Oh, well, okay.
And
well, that's very straightforward.
Drop your head onto the pillow and haul the rough... Why are we using the ship's blankets from when it was an actual boat? Or whatever.
Well, I mean, money has been very, very tight.
Actually, that's a good point. We've spent every new yen we've earned on swords. And it was worth it. There are no nightmares. Only shadows. So what do we got here?
Aha! Alright.
Mm-hmm. And epilogue. I mean, an actual epilogue. Everything else was epiphenomenal.
So
business
we get...
as usual. Terrifying demon goddess.
She does go to prison. Okay.
An old man who sacrificed his soul to banish her. So people heard about that somehow. Or someone talked, I guess.
I mean, I guess, we're... Kindly Chang at least is putting out the story. We're also almost definitely putting out that fucking story.
Yeah. I heard about that time we did an incredibly good job on a really tough task and you should hire us.
I mean, now, more importantly, we probably should have put out the story about how we took out the Korean Mafia's top kill team and Tirna Nog's top kill team
simultaneously
in the same like food court.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah, like that's actually more impressive in my opinion than taking out the Queen with 1,000 teeth.
Possibly so. Yeah, it was more difficult. We have also put out the story about Josephine Tsang's culpability. As you say, she is in fact going to prison. Yeah, she's going to death. There you go. Interesting that Wuzing bought out, absorbed, and dismantled the company. Well, I guess we didn't go with the do some kind of dimension ripping thing that stops Key from working stuff. So in fact, they're probably
we really got really close. Like we played that bluff like 95% of the way there.
Yeah, I kind of wonder whether it was possible to, under some circumstances, go further than that. I don't know, because like we never.
Now that we're done. Say.
Well, I was just saying we never did kind of get the Yama King to make us a promise and then rules lawyer them into it. We almost did, I thought.
Yeah, I do have. Let me find the. All right, I have this guide here.
Okay, I have this credit scene.
Endings section.
Yeah, let's talk about endings. Please tell me. I do not have the guide in front of me. So what's up?
All right, one sec. This is the old game facts. So I am going to hit the Control F. I'm going to enter the code from the table of contents.
Oh my god!
Dash.
Hang on, this game's from 2015. It's not so old that it's game facts.
It's not so old, but some people still do the old ways.
Those people are heroes.
And this is one of these people.
Keeping game facts alive.
Let me give this person credit. This comes to us thanks to Gregorio31@gmail.com. No spaces. His Facebook page is facebook.com/BKStunt, all one word.
Thanks, BK Stunt. Thanks, Gregorio.
I hope he is comfortable with us sharing this. That is publicly in his review, in his FAQ for Shadowrun Hong Kong.
So, were there alternate endings to the game?
There were. Let's see here.
I think we've turned the music volume down so many times that if there's any credits music, we can't hear it. That's fine.
All right. So the first ending is called "It's Just One City." This is the ending we teased getting to. Like, we walked up 95% of the way to. If you choose that ending, you accept the deal, and it's you, Ractor, and Gaichu versus Gobbet, Duncan, and Isabel.
Oh, so Gobbet was not kidding when she was like, I won't let you do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our response was like, fair enough.
I have to say, that is a very one-sided fight.
Yes, but it's also very dark. I'm glad we didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we end that one turn, maybe 2 turns. I forget exactly what the health is at, but that is you know.
Gaichu, Rector, and Danny Flash. Yeah, no, I mean they wouldn't be. They wouldn't have much heart as a team. Those 3, but they would have a hell of a lot of killing power. Damn. Anyway.
So let's see. Let me see if.
I will let you see if. But if what?
Did you get a... No, I don't think we got an itch.
I did not realize before.
All right, we got the best
blurb.
ending. I believe we got the best ending of the game.
Gosh.
Because I don't recognize... There's a normal ending that just does not seem correct. Let me make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, maybe we didn't get the best ending. Yes, I think we got the best ending.
Speed up these credits. Interesting that Hairbrain Schemes are actually headquartered in Seattle themselves. Actually, that's not that strange, because Jordan Weissman made Seattle the Shadowrun city, because that's where he lives. So go on. Was there more?
Trying to figure out. I'm just trying. The way these endings are set up, all right. So there was that one bad ending, and then the good endings seem to have very little differentiation between them. To get the best ending, you would have to have slept 5+ times throughout the game and seen the dreams that came with it. Notified by losing a tooth upon waking up. I believe we did that.
Yep.
We talked to Crafty and encouraged her to go through with her mother's research, which led to the notes in the Yama Kings. We did that.
Yep.
We did Desirable's side mission, encouraged her to go through with her newly covered memories, learn about the walled city, heard the story about the boy who tricked the Yama King. We did that. You remember which line you used to break up the fighting between Raymond and Duncan. You used it before the game's final mission. We definitely did that. And if you've done those 4 things, you'll be set up for this ending to achieve it. Simply state... I earned an audience with you, Queen, and then listen to the deal that the Yama Queen offers you, and then offer the counter proposal.
I think we did that, didn't we? Like, the counter proposal was along the lines of "you fuck off," and it almost seemed like she was going to agree with it.
All right, I think we might have screwed one thing up
Mm-hmm.
because we did not get or we just didn't go far enough. Because the guy just says choose first options every time period, and you will enslave the Yama Queen, the Yama King, who is the Queen of Thousand Teeth. All right, so we chickened out at the last second and got the second best ending.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I particularly want to enslave a Yama King.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay with this.
Yeah. Now, it's difficult to tell because the endgame wrap-up screen, which is obviously where you'd think the differentiation between the endings would make itself known, completely identical between the two. So, yeah, I guess we can disagree with the game on what the best ending was.
Yep,
the best ending is the one that we got.
Yeah, it's only the best, the most chosen by us ending. There's no point in repeating. These are like Kickstarter backer names, I think, at this point. We've got a lot of credits here, so I think I will not watch all of them there. Back and see, this takes us to the menu screen or something. And we can give our thoughts. This is, of course, the bit everyone's been waiting for, where you get to hear our personal opinions on the video game, I guess. Do you have any?
Yeah, do you want to start? Do you want me to start? I can start.
Yeah, go ahead.
I liked it. I have a lot of problems finishing games like this. I think I've never finished Dragonfall. I finished the first one, but that was a very short game. I've had ADD and ADHD problems my entire life, and had problems with medication for that, and having to go off that medication recently. So playing like 60-hour text games and working and doing normal life stuff is a bit beyond me. When I play video games now, I do really short run-based stuff, or like some stupid shooter game while I listen to a podcast over it or something. So this has been a great format for me to actually get through one of these fucking games for the first time in years. And I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was obvious that this is hacked together. Like, it's very obvious why they're not making another one of these, right?
Yeah. Like, they made 3 of them in quick succession, year after year, and then they stopped and went off to do different things. I don't know if this sold as well as Dragonfall. It should have, because it's at least as good.
Yeah, but I understand why they're not doing more stuff in this engine, because this was extremely hacked together game.
Yeah, just barely functions at times.
Yeah,
the
limitations
essentially didn't function.
And there were, I think it was episode 8 or whatever it is, Steven Dynamite. That was like, that side quest was like, did we pick up a game? Like, did I not remember this game right and what this game is about correctly? But I feel like that was really the only misstep.
Yeah, it was just need a little more editing there.
Yeah.
If anything, the game generally leaned towards putting stuff in and not editing out the needless bits. That happened a few times, yeah. But most of it was pretty good, so it was fine. And there was plenty of good stuff. Like in general, I mean, we're basically talking about the writing here, and I just liked it a lot. I think I have actually come to like Shadowrun. Like I've always enjoyed cyberpunk stuff, but I've always found the cyberpunk with orcs and elves and rat shamans to be kind of needless. But these games do a pretty convincing job of making it feel worthwhile and making this the setting even weirder than your typical cyberpunk dystopia. And I don't know, they told interesting stories in Dragonfall and Hong Kong using that setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
And it was obvious that this wasn't, because there are some tabletop role-playing games I've mentioned once or twice throughout this campaign, throughout this playthrough, I think, that I had been playing in a gaming group that you're also in, but you're not in these games. Mm-hmm. I've been playing this game, Exalted 3rd Edition, for 10 fucking years. We've been playing this thing, and you can just throw anything into that setting. It's not a toolkit setting. It's not like Fate or anything like that. It's not like
it's a kitchen sink setting. As mentioned, I don't usually like that sort of thing. I prefer more focused, themed things, which is one of the reasons I haven't been playing in those games. But but you can do good stuff with them. Having a palette that is large gives you many options to do well, and if you do it well, if you make tasteful selections and this is a focused story in like this one part of this one city, doing just a small selection of it felt like it was a variety of runs. Like we had quite a few cool quests, I guess. And they came together and they like built up a few themes and were part of a couple of overall ongoing stories. It just worked, basically. It really helped that the combat system was actually fun.
Yeah. I had some worries about how the difficulty level is going to shake out. Obviously, we got our asses kicked in the first few fights before we got our character build online. I do think that we at least like I sort of did some like poking around with build stuff, but we really decided on what this character is going to be without much research and to know what the game breaking builds were.
We picked one which starts kind of bad and gets very good. So
yes.
Yeah.
So I think if we had started on a character with a more like a type of character with a more like leveled out way to do the game, like I felt like it was a little bit too easy near the end for us because of how crazy our party got.
On the other hand, the peak of challenge where we took on the two mercenary teams simultaneously, we needed to be as strong as we were at that point.
That's true. And that was just a huge surprise to us because we thought that mission was fucking over, basically.
Yeah, no,
when we walked onto that map.
Yeah, that was a good case of it just keeps going because it kept escalating in a good way.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. As for our future doing games, we haven't decided on anything yet. But after this Let's Play finishes on my channel, we will probably take some sort of break from doing anything related to this for a month or two, and then we will look at our options and see where we go from here. Because we're mostly doing this for us, not the theoretical viewers.
Who knows if anyone's watching it? I liked making it, so I like playing.
I mean, I know that there are our views are in the dozens to hundreds.
That's actually a lot more people watching than there are us making it. So hello, thanks for watching.
Yeah, but we are mostly doing this for ourselves, and sort of like I alluded to before, so that I can get through one of these games at this point in my life.
I really enjoyed having someone kind of riding along, occasionally taking control of stuff, but mostly commentating and so on. It's a good experience for me too.
And we obviously hope that you out there enjoyed our dynamic. If you want, I haven't been doing the like, subscribe, comment thing, but if you do, and this is way too late in the Let's Play to make that a thing. Yeah. But if you do enjoy our shit, you should leave a comment or two. If you don't like our shit, don't comment.
And no promises, but here's one option. I noticed this thing.
Oh, what is this?
It's a thing.
Oh, okay. All right, we will
Shadowrun,
look into
Hong Kong Extended Edition. It's got some kind of extra levels of some kind.
All right, this goes beyond.
That's a maybe.
BK Stunts. Or whatever his YouTube his game facts. He does not have any content for this, so we'll look into what this is, and maybe we'll have some bonus episodes to go between this and whatever the next project is. If there's a next project,
yeah, maybe, but maybe not. But maybe
not, but possibly.
Yeah. If we don't do that, I'll probably just play it myself because I liked the game. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, later, and for now.
See you in the future.